Hey guys, welcome to Sun Vibes, where you get to discover your true authentic self. I'm your host, Ayasha Robertson, and on today's Sun Vibe, I will be talking about my spiritual morning routine. My spiritual morning routine is different from my regular morning routine. When most people have a morning routine where they get up, they exercise, they get yourself together, get the kids together. My spiritual morning routine is a little different from the traditional routine that most people do spiritually as well. And on today's episode, I'll be showing you my morning routine, which is on the spiritual side. And today is such a beautiful day. I want to shout out to all the Virgos, especially to me, because today is August 24th and today is my birthday. So I'm so excited. I'm 43 years old. The universe has granted me this great day, and I'm actually able to share it with you guys on Sun Vibes as you are here today. So let's get started. So I wanted to kind of give you a background about my spiritual morning routine. So people know me personally, I've been on this spiritual journey since I was in my 20s. I believe 27 is when I started my spiritual journey. And I used to do like a prayer in the morning. I still do it. I just don't do it as regularly. I used to do a spiritual routine where I wake up like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, pray. I would write journal things down. I would also later on in the morning they had a prayer line. I would be a part of the prayer line. Sometimes I would actually be sometimes leading the prayer line. Like I can't remember the day, every Wednesday or something like that, and that was from 6 to 7 or 7 to 8. I can't remember the times, but that was quite a few years ago. And I believe as a spiritual being living a human experience, as you spiritually evolve, the things that you do in the morning spiritually evolves as well. So last year, one of my colleagues had talked to me about the Hajjustic codes. I had never heard about them before. Just wanted to let you know a little bit about the Hajjustic codes. So these are codes that I'm going to be showing you momentarily that is in it's a whole bunch of codes, and the codes range from healing yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, from sexual abuse, from childhood trauma. It could be from also healing you, become a better person, like helping your self-esteem, your self-growth. They have protection codes as well, protecting you from negativity, negative energy. If someone's sending you negative vibes, you can do the codes to protect yourself from that. Also, the codes are for success, wealth, prosperity. If you want to start a new business, helping you focus on that as well. And it's also about health as well. So if you have issues when it comes to your health, whether it's diabetes or if it's anything that's concerning your health, it helps with healing yourself. So I know when I first started using the codes last year, I was like, oh, these are great codes. And I was kind of like doing, a set of codes during the morning and at night. And then I started to evolve throughout the year. So eventually I ended up just doing the codes just during the morning time for this year. So I know that most people have heard about beads. So you have something that's called mala beads. So these are some mala beads right here that I use for my codes. They're actually traditionally Buddhists use mala beads for chanting, but the mala beads that they use are much longer than this because this is much shorter. It'll be for chanting or for them doing their codes as well. So they usually use 108 codes. And a lot of people know Catholics, they use beads as well, mala beads, but they call them rosary beads. And the rosary beads are used for them praying and for protection and things of that nature as well. So you have two different religions, but spiritual beings using the codes similarly and differently in so many different ways that helps with oneself. So the Justa codes are are codes that will help with the things that I mentioned earlier. These beads, I should say, are 45. So you have 45 beads on the string, and 45 is the number of manifestation. So if you're into manifestation, if you're someone that manifests all the time and you speak things into existence and you have gone through a period of transition, or if you just watching this video, then this will be something that you will possibly be interested in doing. So these are my mala beads. It takes me a while to go through my codes in the morning. I do a lot of codes, so it takes me maybe about 2 hours to do all my codes. So I do my codes not just for myself, but for other people. If you do the code for other people, you have to say their name and their birthday, and you have to manifest positivity. Please try to do the codes where you're not thinking negatively about someone or being revengeful or malice. It's about to releasing any toxicity and negativity from yourself. So if you still have bitterness and just negative feelings about the person, then you need to help heal yourself. And you need to do codes that are going to help heal you from whatever you're feeling. Because I want you to live a better spiritual life. I want you to be a happy spiritual being. I don't want you to be bitter and nasty and spiteful and malice and conniving and mischievous towards other people. That's not why the codes are supposed to be here for. They're for people who are dealing with a lot of different issues within their life currently, and are trying to heal their past childhood trauma. So as you can see, it just happened to open up. This is where I left off. So of course they have a code, as you can see at the beginning of the page, for tiredness and fatigue, wear and tear, and then tolerance. So they have a tolerance code. We have to tolerate people's type of energy. It could be a mom, a dad, a sister, a brother, a colleague, a coworker, a boss. And then of course, when you move down to the T's, you have trauma related to sexual abuse, dysfunctional physical pain, feelings of guilt and shame, and complex and stress. And that's a code for that, 52579. So you would just say the code, 52579, and you would do it around like that. And this is how, and you would do it till you complete. And once you get done with the codes, you always say your gratitude code, which is 333. 3 is 4 threes, and then you will say your thank you code of 32, 45 times on your mala beads. So I do that in the morning, and then I have my Tibetan, it's called 5 Tibetan rites. So basically, these are some incense that I bought. I've been on a little bit of an incense fringe. I'm gonna close this screen out. So I've been on this little incense like kick for the past couple of months, where I've been going to the store and I'm like, oh, my energy has just been going towards incense, incense, incense. Maybe this is the reason why the universe had me pick up these incense sticks most recently. So for the past week or so, I've been doing the 5 Tibetan rites. I saw these incense inside a metaphysical store in North Jersey. And I was like, oh, what is this? So the person said, oh, they Googled it and they said, oh, these go with yoga. I said, great, because I really need to start toning up my body and doing something in the morning that's going to help me, you know, build endurance and flexibility and strength in myself. So these actually go with yoga. So I will, after I get finished with my codes in the morning, I will do the 5 Tibetan rites. I will take out an incense stick, because I've never seen them cones before. They're only in stick. If you have been in cones, let me know. And I'll burn it, and it kind of burns pretty regularly. So I'll let it burn for 5 minutes, and then I'll do um, my yoga poses with the sticks burning, and then it usually burns out. It takes about at least 25 to 30 minutes tops for it to burn out. Once I'm done with that, I will definitely be hot, because the poses you can actually, yoga moves you can Google on YouTube. It makes me very hot. Everything, when you do the 5 Tibetan rites, you have to do it 21 times. So each yoga pose that goes with these incense are done 21 times. So I get hot. Now, I was a little out of shape when I first started doing it. But now, since I've been doing it for the past, I think, 2 weeks now, I've gotten so much better, and it's great. The most challenging yoga moves I had was the J. J is the most challenging one for me, but it has gotten better over the past 2 weeks. And then also too, I know I said I wake up very early in the morning to do all this. But the next thing I usually do is read my self-mastery discipliner. As most people may not know, I'm a certified spiritual life coach. So I do my self-mastery discipliners each and every day. So that's a part of this book right here, which is my self-mastery book. And I will read my self-mastery disciplines each and every day. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's one prayer, feeling my healing feeling, self-mastery, visualization, spiritual distinction, meditation, and disc creation. Those are the 5 things that are the self-mastery discipliner, and it actually breaks it down as you go through the next pages of it. And that's in my book. And then after that, I will do a meditation. If it's time constraints, I will try to do more of a conscious breathing type of meditation where I'll be inhaling out, exhaling in. Now I'll do that 5 times and hold for 3 counts. And or I will do the spiritual distinction meditation, which is a much longer meditation. It's more of a feeling meditation versus a thinking meditation where I allow my thoughts to really quiet. I get all the resistance out and I come connected with spirit. Spirit is very nice and calming and relaxing and peaceful. And I allow for my ego to know that my spirit needs to be in command and not my ego mind be in command, because my ego mind likes to tell me doing all these different things. I need to focus on what spirit wants me to do, not what my ego mind wants me to do. So it's a great meditation, the spiritual distinction meditation. And once I'm done with that, I pretty much get myself out the house and towards my day. Now, mind you, my spiritual meditation my spiritual routines are very lengthy. It takes me a while to get everything complete, but once I get everything complete, I'm very balanced, I'm grounded, I'm vibrating on a very good frequency. And of course, I don't allow people to distract me from the things that I want to achieve for that day or for that week or for that month. So I talked to you about my morning spiritual routine. If you would like to have the Hester codes, just email me at Ayasha, AYASHA at urbansocializenj.com, or or you could also email me about the Malabees too. These Malabees I usually get from a colleague of mine who's her friend granddaughter makes these Malabees. So she does take donations. So I think they cost about $10. So if you have $10, you can get a Malabee with a donation of $10. So, and that's it for Sun Vibe, where I'm helping you to discover your true authentic self. I hope that you like this video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn and Facebook at my name, Ayasha Roberson. And you can also make sure you continue to subscribe to all our videos. And I look forward to seeing you in September for the next edition of Sun Vibe. Thank you guys. Have a good day and namaste.